Hey, what up, Long Beach? Welcome back to the 562.org. It's Mike.
And Tyler, and this high school football video is brought to you by the fine folks at Naples Rib Company. All of the 562's Wilson coverage is sponsored by Joel Batonio, class of 09, and all of our Cabrillo coverage is sponsored by the Cone family.
Thanks to all of our sponsors, we've got a big showdown on the west side between Wilson and Cabrillo. Two teams looking for their first on-field Moore League win this year, Tyler. Sometimes in those games, you really can see the passion come out of teams as they're trying to make their mark on this season.
Yeah, and here we go with Luis Haro, the junior quarterback, on 3rd and long. He's going to scamper, but cannot pick up the first down. That's going to give the ball to the Bruins offense, which has really been improved in the past couple weeks, Mike, and Christian Chapman right here is a big part of that.
For sure. He had a great game last week against Compton. Definitely looking to improve on that here as he goes up against Cabrillo. But he's not the only weapon they've got, and he's not the only weapon they've got on the ground, because his quarterback, Ian Bond, is more than happy to call his own number as he does right here, and he is going to go and punch that thing himself as Wilson goes up 8-0.
Bond. Ian Bond for the 8-0 lead for the Bruins on the road. A slow start for the Jags, and they didn't get their footing quickly in this game. Alonzo Kennedy going to come in with a huge stop for Wilson, kind of blow up this drive. And when things start going bad, you know, it can start to get out of hand a little bit, especially when Bond is doing his thing on the keeper. The pylon Bond getting in for his second score on the ground as Wilson doubles their lead here.
Pylon Bond, the Teflon Don, I love it. And then Curtis Witten, the double thump as the Bruins fall on it in the end zone to tack on another one. And as you said, Tyler, Wilson really turning it on in a hurry here. Meanwhile, Cabrillo still going for it. Luis Haro finding DeJohn Pittman for the Jags' biggest play of the night.
Young man, go get that football. That was a great play there as the Jags trying to go in for the score here. Bobo Jackson with a nice run, but the Bruins going to punch it out at the last minute. They recover just before the goal line, so another big play for the Wilson defense.
For sure, and then once they give the ball back to the offense, you know they're giving it to Christian Chapman, running out of his own end zone, busting loose, making a guy miss right there on the sideline, and he's going to pick up a huge gain for Wilson to get them all the way down into Cabrillo territory.
Bond then again going to call his own number as he's going to scoot this one outside. Too hyped for his movies hitting Amazon.
All the Bond movies went up on Amazon this week, so it's obviously going to be a big Ian Bond week. Now he says, hey, it's not just my feet, I can do it with my arm too. He finds Shane Hyman in the end zone for the score. Definitely an impressive, multifaceted night from that Wilson offense. As we mentioned, Haro stretching it out, picking up yardage. Jags trying to get on the board, and obviously Haro, a big part of that offense. He gets him down in position, and then he's going to keep it himself to punch it into the end zone, and that's going to get Cabrillo up on the scoreboard.
Yeah, wait for the signal, but it does come. There you go. Yeah, it was a touchdown for Haro, but on the ensuing kickoff, mama, there goes that chap man again as CC. Do you love me? As he's going to go around the right side, and he gone. That is a house call, as the Bruins really did it in all phases of the game tonight. They've really, seemed to be improving each week as we've gotten into league play.
For sure, and this is a big game against Cabrillo, but Chapman also put up huge numbers, 4 touchdowns against Compton. So really showing us something. The Bruins host Poly next week, while Cabrillo will be on the bye.
Got to thank all of our sponsors, including Ocean Law Center. And if you want to keep up with the Bruins, the Jags, and all of local football, you got to keep it locked right here at the562.org.